Hey guys, what is up? My name is Adam, and today we'll be playing some Starcraft 2. And in my first video, Starcraft 2, I told you guys I'd explain it more in that video. I didn't really explain it too well, so this video is against a very easy computer, so I could just explain this to you as much as I can. So right off the bat, you have six workers. And what you do, you send them to go get minerals, and that right there is a good split. And this is on a very hold it, wait. Why does this get so loud? Alright, there we go. So these are sent to get minerals, and with this you start off with 50 minerals. So you make a worker out of your base here, and then you go send it to get minerals for you. And this completes, and then you're supposed to build another one. So there's 3 races in this game: Protoss, which I like playing most, Zerg, and then Terran. I have never played a game of Terran unless you count the campaign, and I don't count the campaign because the campaign was stupid. So, at 9 supply, see, this is your supply counter right here, and this is how many people you can have before you get supply block. So, I'm at 8 right now. And then I normally like to hotkey my Nexus to 4 here, and to do that you do Shift 4. So, there. And then right here, once this probe finishes, bring this guy out right here. I should have done this a little bit earlier. And right here, like that. And then you start building another one. So, and then in my videos I said that I will only show the APM tab, and I say that because you need about 100 APM to play this game. Let's see, like, play this game ideally, because oh, no, not yet, just go back there. At 12 supply I'd like to get gateway, so go over here. And then I always do Shift 5 on these, so. And then, but there's a difference between APM that you actually use and APM that's just spam. So you, like right here, this is spam. This is raising my APM, but it's spam. And then, like, people box their drones like this. Like that. That's just a waste of APM. You know, you can be like sending out a scout or something. So let's go scout, Shift 1 on scout, and then you could, and then if you double click 1, there's a hole there. I'm gonna have to fix that. So you could go like 4-4 Nexus, 1-1 scout, 1-1 scout, 5-5 gateway, stuff like that. So and then right here, build, and then Y, I think it is. Yeah. And then I'm gonna build another pylon here too. So this is a 4-gate build here. I don't use it that often because I'm not really that good with it. So I go 1-1. So he's also Protoss. As you can see, he has like 4 drones. So yeah, and he already has a forge. What a loser. Alright, so just go back home. 4-4, 4-4. Go to my Nexus. Go over here. Build an assimilator. So, yeah. Right now I'm at 19 of 26 supply, and I built this simulator way late. You're supposed to build it about when that's about a third of the way done. And this is Cybernetics Core. This gets a higher tier unit. Pretty much anything that comes out of the gateway is a first tier unit, except for these two down here. You have to get another separate building. A rule that I like to go with, if it requires a whole new building altogether, it is a higher tier. Like, yes, the Stalkers require a whole nother building, but you also need research from this to make it better. So right here you're supposed to throw down 3 gateways, so let's do that. Now this of course is late, but I'm just right here, this is just a demonstration for you guys. There we go. Make sure you get always 3 in gas, so that you always constantly have people working here. And then you start research. And this game is all about hotkeys, and that's what I said before about the high EPM. You need to know your hotkeys, and you need to be really fast so you can play this game efficiently. So, and then you go into the expansion. So build a nexus, and then with the expansion, you normally want to build a pylon next to it so you could warp units in there, just in case. So that's what I like doing. Alright. Now here you go. 4 chrono boost that. And you want to always chrono boost, because chrono boost speeds up the way the speed in which it like researches or something. So these are now my gateways. I'm supposed to already gotten 2 stalkers and a zealot, but it's a very easy computer. I can crush it with 1 zealot. I actually want to chrono boost both of these. You're not supposed to save that much chrono boost, but stuff happens. Get your simulator about there. That's actually pretty good timing. Oops. No. And another thing, you very rarely want to queue things up. When I chrono boost something, I go and then chrono boost it, because a chrono boost will absolutely take 2 drones or 2 probes completely through their whole cycle of building. And you always want to get 3 in gas, like I said. So 3. And then you want about 22 probes working the minerals. So like 22 probes right there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 18, 19. There's 19 there, so you get 3 more. There. That's absolutely perfect there. Alright, now research has completed. That means I can upgrade these warp gates here into these gateways into warp gates. And then let's take some probes here and move them. Ooh. And you don't want to queue things up. Queuing things is kind of bad. So, and then you go 5, and then let's just get a bunch of stalkers out here. Stalkers are a pretty high DPS unit. They're kind of squishy, but they do good damage. And yeah. So. And this game is really hard to understand and get used to, so if you don't understand it, ask some questions. I will be perfectly happy to answer them. So this is a 4 warp gate rush. It's late, but that's just because I'm explaining it to you guys, so you can blame the lateness on yourself. Good job, guys. Alright, so I'm at 41 of 44. So let's build another thing here. Let's build 2 there. Alright, now let's get another higher tech unit. See, these are the... Wow, that's so loud. Oh, that makes me mad. Alright, so these are the standard tech standard tech stuff. You know, simulator, pylon, gateway, stuff like that. But this is the higher tech stuff. This, like, requires stuff and that stuff. Alright, so let's get a Stargate, which is S. So, build Stargate. Let's just build it right here. That makes flying things in layman's terms. So, and then let's get out 4 more stalkers. Always make sure you're building probes in your expansion if it's not completely saturated. It is placed on a Vespian geyser. So, I probably should get a couple more probes here. And there. And, I'll try to, in this series, I'm going to try to get a winning game with every one of the playable stuff, like playing as Protoss, playing as Zerg, playing as, you know. And in this game, you're always wanting to create units, unless you're on the defensive, of course. Oops. So, build more pylons already. Wow. I guess you always have to keep up with your pylons. So, if you see me queuing up a lot of pylons like I do in my series quite often, that means I wasn't looking at my pylon supply. So, yeah, that's not good. Keep up with your pylons, guys. Alright, so with this, you can make a Phoenix, which is air-to-air only, and a Void Wave, which is air-to-ground, or air-to-air. These are pretty powerful if they get charged, and it takes a certain amount of time for them to charge, so these you can't just warp in like you can with these, so. And right now I'm at 2 bases, so you can normally support about 6 gateways on 2 bases if you continually warp out, so. And you always want to keep your hotkeys going. So, I go 5, S, hold shift, and then there. And then this is control 1. So when I press, like, when I go over here, 4-4, Nexus, 1-1. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy backdoor rocks just because I can. And I'm gonna go in the options one more time, guys. I'm sorry. This game is very loud. Alright, there we go. So let's get 3 more probes and chrono boost that. And then let's build another Void Ray, which is V. And then 4, and then chrono boost that. So let's go over here. And this guy will also be in control group 1. So, that's pretty much this game in a nutshell. There's not much to it, but it can get really complicated. And you have to know counters, you have to know hard counter, soft counters, and stuff like that. Like, the hard counter to Stalkers is Marauders from Terran. And I also think Roaches? I'm not really good with counters yet, so sorry guys. So you always want to try to use your hotkeys and make sure that you're using everything correctly. Not like I do. Jeez, and see more pylons. I always get side blocked. So I'm just going to build 3 more pylons. Let's just build 4 of them. Oh, don't trap yourself. There you go. She'll just build a bunch of pylons here. There. Make sure they're easy to snipe off with anything. So you could charge up Void Rays here. And the longer they charge, the more powerful they get. So you go 5, and then let's get some more stalkers out. Now, by this time, you probably want to have gotten a forge and started upgrades. So upgrades are very important in this game. I normally get my forge really early to get early upgrades, so you can, you know, maybe throw a beating on the people a little bit earlier. Oops, don't mean to do that. Go back over there. And see, as you can see, my main expansion is running low on minerals. So, normally, you probably have wanted to expand by now again if you're winning. If not, well, then you're not doing good. I'm sorry about the Skype. Normally I turn it off, but... Alright, so let's get some more stalkers. Alright, so I got another void ray here. Always want to keep them in there. Alright, now, see, this increases the ground unit's attack damage, which is always good. And you pretty much always want a chrono boost out research. So, yeah. So, let's go out and kill this AI real quick. And this force will absolutely demolish this AI. And then there's high yields expansions, which is pretty much you just get extra minerals. Wow, it's really slowing down my game right now. Actually, no, because it's on low speed. See how the void rays look like that now? That means they're charging and they go back. So, high yields give you extra extra minerals per every time your guys go get some. So normally you want to bring a probe with your army, and that's the proxy pylon, so you could warp in units farther closer to their base. And I think you could also use a spacebar somehow. I don't know what the spacebar is used for, so that's my bad. So let's do this guy. Shift 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2, 1 go over here, 2 go over here. So 1 2, and I'm going to build a pylon. Oops. Build pylon here, far enough away so it won't get, you can't snipe it, really. It's kind of hard to snipe from there, but close enough for when I move in, I get sight range and I could summon stuff up there. So, looks like a nice nice placement of a pylon here. So, yeah. He had 1 stalker. And then you could all see, and then you could warp in up here. It's kind of harder to, but you get the idea. See, that's some extra stalkers in the battle here. See, the void rays are fully charged now. You could see their beam is a lot larger. Looks like he's massing pylons here. GG. I do not accept surrender from AIs because, you know, they just can't handle it. Except for the hardest, of course. So, this is pretty much StarCraft 2 in a nutshell. And I wish every game was this easy. Or, I mean, like, every game like this is this easy. So, this is game right here. Alright. I'll return to game. So, yeah, that's pretty much game. Excuse me. Oh, gotta love the mute button on mics. Alright, so, right here. Mineral field's depleted, so you normally want to get another expansion. I already have a couple here. And, yeah, I know the game's over and everything, but I mean, you could still do stuff here. And then there's, of course, different builds. Like there's a cheesy build, which is a rush and stuff like that. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions, go ahead and ask them. I will be glad to answer them for you. And if you don't think I explained something well enough, tell me what it is, and I will make a video explaining it more thoroughly. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to kill off these freaking void rays. There we go. Gotta love it when you one-shot void rays. There you go, my poor army. I just killed half my army. Alright, so peace out, guys.